Oh, hi everybody. Katie Book Quarter coming to you with my November wrap up. I can't believe it's already the end of November. I'm shooting this December 1st, by the way. I can't believe it's the end of the month. I did not get, I'm telling you now, there's not a whole lot of books. Just because it was also NaNoWriMo this month, and I did a lot of writing. So I really didn't have time to, like, fully read as much as I would like. But I will talk about the books that I did read. Again, I'm okay with not as much of the books I did read because I'm obviously way past my goal for the year. So I'm okay with not finishing my TBR for the month. Anyways, I will talk about the books that I currently don't physically own. And that happens to be Heart and Soul. It's a contemporary romance book that takes place in South Korea. I borrowed it from my local library, and I'm very contemplating buying it because it was so good, and I did very much enjoy it. So that's one of the books I finished, and I also finished volume 13 of Black Butler. I'm enjoying it. I have to buy volume 12 because I currently don't own physically a physical copy of volume 12. I own it on my Nook. I also finished my reread of The Beautiful by Renee Adahay. Again, I very much enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably read at some point The Damned, which is the second book, because the third book comes out this month. Maybe I read it if I read the second book this month. I also finished my reread of Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. If you don't know, I've been doing a reread of Throne of Glass. Let me tell you, I've loved this book. Definitely listening to the audiobook. I've physically read all these books, but I am now currently listening to audiobooks of it, and I'm loving it. It's so good. And then the next two books I read this month are two of my favorite books of all time. And I hate that I have to wait very patiently, mind you, for the third book in this series, because the second book just came out this month. And I'm very upset that I have to wait, but at the same time I understand why I have to wait. So the first book I did is a reread, and that is of Kingdom of the Wicked by K. Manzicola. This is about a witch in Italy who kind of has to deal with the 7 deadly sins. And I've literally enjoyed it so much. So this is the first book, and what came out back in October that I had painstakingly waited to read because I wanted to do a reread of the first book was Kingdom of the Cursed by K. Manzicola. The second book to the Kingdom of the Wicked series. This book utterly destroyed me with literally stuff that happens that I'm not going to talk about because spoilers. Oh my god. This book left me on a freaking hangover, and I'm not ready for the next book. I kind of want the book with how she ended this book. You can't do that to people and then make us wait for the next book in the series. So I read a total of 6 books. Not as much as I usually do in the month, as you guys have been here for almost 2 years now. I am constantly reading. But it was kind of a nice break from the reading, but I missed it because I was able to really escape through reading. And doing NaNoWriMo, I wasn't really able to because I was writing in my own world. But those are the 6 books I read. The sequel to Heart and Soul comes out sometime this month. I think it comes out next week. There's a lot of books that I'm going to be reading this month that I'm very excited for. One I'm currently reading now, and that's... I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm currently in the middle of In Shadow and the Ember, and I'm loving it. But yeah, that's my November November wrap up. I have to edit this video. I also have to edit my December TBR video and get that up. But yeah, that is what's been going on, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.